Here are some of the things I did today as a small business owner. First, I made a bunch of slimes for the upcoming restock, like cookies and cream fudge, which is a super soft and creamy butter slime. Then I made a really big batch of lavender latte because this one has been a bestseller lately. And finally, I made a big batch of strawberry ice cream. This one has a really realistic ice cream texture and smells just like strawberries. Then, since it's a restock day, I went and got counts of all the new. Are there different levels to slime? So for some reason, a lot of people got upset when I suggested some slimes were beginner level and others were more advanced. So technically, you can play with your slime however you want, but I do like to give recommendations sometimes so you can get the most out of the experience. For example, if somebody bought a clear slime during the summer and didn't know how the activator pens work, they might get upset if it's way too sticky and messy and they wouldn't know how to fix it. It's not super complicated, but knowing some basic information about each texture is a great way to get the most out of all your slimes. Are there different levels? You guys, peachbabies.com just restocked, so let me show you some of the new slimes we have. First up is Butterfly Pea Flower Crunch, which is inspired by a color-changing tea that I think is super cool. It's a snow fizz that color shifts from purple to blue when it's exposed to air and smells like a light fruity tea. Next we have Sakura Cow, which is a cherry blossom cow. It's pink with white spots and of course scented like cherry blossoms with a cute little cherry blossom flower and cow charm. And then we have Brown Sugar Boba Sponge Cake, which is a DIY clay slime that comes with 1 ounce of boba syrup and a brown sugar sponge cake you get to top off the slime with yourself. This is one of my favorite textures to mix together because it's a snow fizz with added clay. Am I a professional slime maker? Personally, I would say yes. The technical definition of the word is how long does it take you to make? How many gallons of slime do you make in a day? What am I going to do if the slime trend dies? Well, first of all, I don't really feel like slime is just a trend. It's a legitimate sensory toy that a lot of people use to enjoy for things like stress, anxiety, or just for fun. It's been around for over 20 years, so I don't really see a reason it would be going anywhere anytime soon. But if my business did fail, what would I do? Well, what I love about slime is how creative it allows you to be since it's so customizable. And I feel like beyond just slime, social media marketing is something that I'm really passionate about. So if I were to start another business, it would likely be something that would allow me to do both of those. What am I going to You guys, peachbabies.com just restocked with more slimes, so I wanted to show you some of the new ones we had in stock this week. First off, we have Funfetti cake batter. It's a soft and drizzly cloud dough texture that did Kim Kardashian buy my slime, so it was really funny.
Hi, what is my...
I think you should open a slime shop. Opening a shop to the public where you can come in and buy slime, make your own slime, or take slime classes is something we've definitely been interested in doing. We were actually pretty close to opening one in a mall in our area, but we decided it wasn't the best time for us to be juggling so many projects at once. Peachy Babies has a ton of room to grow still, so being able to supply our slimes nationwide and meet that demand is our #1 priority. After that, who knows? Would you visit if we opened in your city? I think you should. Noah has been asking for this cottagecore pinecone slime for over 100 days, so of course we're gonna make it. Since the vibe is like cottagecore and fairies, I wanted to do a clear slime with a ton of glitter. I scented it like a light lavender floral scent and activated. I actually forgot to show it in the video, but I made a custom label for the slime and we're gonna be sending one to Noah. It took about a week to clear up, but once it did, it was so pretty. I did have to use real pine cones because I couldn't find fake ones, but hopefully you like it. Noah has been asking you guys. Peachbabies.com just restocked with a ton of different slimes, and I thought it would be fun to show you some of the new ones we have in stock. First up, we have Marshmallow Hearts, and it's a DIY clay slime that feels just like real marshmallows. Once you mix it together, it turns into a super fluffy sleigh slime that's so fun to play with and makes great bubble pops. Valentine's Cow is our new cow slime in the shop this week. It's scented like chocolate strawberries and makes the most amazing drizzles when you fluff it up. Cotton candy. So I saw this comment from Jill. Any tips for starting a slime business? Okay, so I know it can be kind of cliche, but my best tip to give you is just to make sure you're having fun with whatever you're doing. Try not to get too caught up on getting sales at first. Just make sure that you're really enjoying the process and focusing on learning a new skill. Because starting any kind of small business can teach you so many valuable skills. As far as making slime, I definitely suggest looking at some tutorials on YouTube and figuring out what kind of slime you like to make. And good luck. Any tips for starting a slime business? Do you ever list what's in your research? Your slime sells out like Supreme or concerts. Why don't we outsource manufacturing? So there are a few reasons we won't do this. First of all, training slime chefs can be a really long process with a ton of trial and error. I would say it takes new people at least 6 months to get decently comfortable making slime. Quality control is also a factor. It would be really hard for us to maintain that when we weren't seeing all the batches. And mainly because if somebody else was making and packing all our slimes, I wouldn't be able to film anything. Why don't we out? You guys, peachbabies.com just restocked with a ton of different kinds of slimes. So I thought it would be fun to show you some of the new ones we've released this week, including some Valentine's Day slimes. Like the first one, I'm going to show you Valentine sugar cookies. This one comes with 2 adorable heart-shaped sugar cookies you get to mix into the thick and glossy base yourself. Love Gummy is a clear-based slime that's scented like tropical fruits with a 1 ounce blue snow fizz you can mix into the slime to change the texture. It's so crunchy and sizzly. Baby Axolotl is definitely my personal favorite. The texture is a really dense and crunchy snow fizz slime that's scented like cucumber melon. My butter half is of course a butter slime, and it's scented like a sweet honey butter. It has tons of cute Valentine's Day charms on top, and it fluffs up and inflates so much when you play with it. Marshmallow Cow is our newest cow slime, and it's scented like marshmallow fluff. The pink and white spots on this one are definitely my favorite, plus when you play with it, it gets so drizzly and fluffy. And then Heart of Gold is another DIY clay kit we have for Valentine's Day. It comes with 2 metallic clay hearts and a metallic slime base scented like strawberry and rose. The resulting texture when you mix it is so nice. Which one is your favorite? You guys, you're always sold out. You should hire more people. You're absolutely right, and that's actually what we're trying to do right now. Hiring can be a long process though. You want to make sure that you find people who have the proper experience for the job and that will have the personality to get along with the team. Sometimes we go months without finding somebody who's right for the team, and other times we'll hire a few people a week. We even got some applications saying they saw my TikTok about needing help. But growing a business is just something that takes time and patience. You're always sold out. Can you tell the Charlie story? So back in 2020, Charlie made a tweet asking where to buy slime. So we decided to make a funny video talking about why she should buy from us. Later that day, we were printing our orders for the week and saw that she had actually already bought from us the day before. And that was the inspiration behind one of our best-selling slimes, Charlie's Cold Brew, which we made sure to include one of in her package. So it's not much of a story, but I'm still super grateful that it happened. Can you tell what is the beginner slime? So I'm not sure if you guys knew this, but different types of slime have different levels of difficulty. We base this on things like how easy it is for new people to handle, the texture of the slime, and how easy it is to take care of. For example, a cloud dough texture like our cow slimes is going to be a lot easier for people to figure out how to play with and a lot less sticky for newcomers. Whereas something like a clear slime or a snow fizz is going to have a bit more of a learning curve to figure out how to play with and how to care for. What is the Would I do pre-orders? Pre-orders can be great for some companies, but they're not really for us. A lot of companies will do pre-orders to understand how much stock they should order from a manufacturer to make sure they don't over-order product. For us, our biggest issue is the fact that we just can't make enough product. So if we were to take pre-orders, we'd have to shut the shop down for months while we prepared them, which is why we prefer drops here at Peachy Babies. Would I do pre-order? Do I have an annoying voice? Well, Corey, that's pretty bold of you to say. I respect your opinion, but I think we're just gonna have to agree to disagree here. It's actually kind of funny to think about because I've become somewhat of a voice actor recently as my content has shifted to being more focused on story times. Whereas a few years ago, I was mainly making ASMR, so I guess I was more of a hand model. Anyways, what do you guys think of my voice? Do I have You guys, PeachBabies.com just restocked with a ton of different slimes, so I wanted to show you some of the new ones we're releasing this week. First up, we have Cookies Cookie Crumbs. It's a super dense and sizzly snow fizz slime that's of course scented like chocolate chip cookies. This is definitely one of my favorite textures for ASMR. Next up, we have Blueberry Bunk Cake DIY Kit. It comes with a 1 ounce syrup cup and a clay bunk cake you get to decorate your slime with yourself. Once everything is combined, it turns into a really soft, puffy snow butter slime. It's super fluffy. Next, we have Daydream Sorbet. It's got a really cool icy and cloud dough mixed texture that's great for drizzles. Chocolate Chip Cow was released a few weeks ago, but I wanted to show you guys how I redid the colors. I turned the white into a tan. I wanted it to look more like a chocolate chip cookie, and I feel like it looks a lot cuter now. Personally, I'm not a fan of bananas, but the banana milk smell in this one is so realistic. And of course, the texture is still super fluffy and drizzly. Then we have the Cinnamon Roll DIY Kit. It comes with all the toppings so you can decorate the cinnamon roll yourself. You guys, can adults play with slime? Unfortunately, no. I don't know if you guys know this, but it's actually illegal for adults to play with slime. I'm just kidding. Slime is for absolutely everybody, and it doesn't have an age limit. Actually, a big portion of my customers are adults. Slime can be a great tool to help with stress and anxiety, a great study tool, or just something fun to play with. Personally, I like to keep slime in my house for whenever I get really anxious. What about you? Would you ever go on the show Shark Tank? We've actually talked about this a few times, and while I feel like it would be a super fun experience, I'm just not sure why I would go. Things are actually going really well for us right now, and I'd prefer not to sell a big part of my company. We have been talking about a lot of big projects lately, so maybe I'll change my mind. One example I could think of is if we wanted to get our slime sold in places like Target. I think that would be something a shark could really help with. But I don't know, tag your favorite shark below and see if they want me to join them in the tank. Would you ever go on the show Shark Tank? We've actually talked about this a few times, and while I feel like it would be a super fun experience, do you only sell one of each slime per restock? How is it possible it's selling out in minutes? Believe it or not, we actually try to stock 100 to 300 of each individual slime per restock. It really is crazy that we start each week with our slime shelves completely full of slime, and by the end of the week we have no slime left. You have to keep in mind there have been so many people that want to buy slime lately. Our last restock had 6,000 people waiting on it, which is insane. But I do understand that more of you want to buy slime, so we're working on it right now. Do you? Why don't you add more charms to the slime? So this is actually a question I've got quite a few times. When I go to film slime videos, you guys see me throwing in extra sprinkles and charms into the mixer, but it seems like they all disappear at the end. I actually only do this for filming purposes, so you guys get an idea of what the slime will look like when it's finished. When the slime gets packed into its own containers, we make sure it gets its very own sprinkles and its own charms too. Why don't you add more charms to the slime? Let's pack some more orders together. Savannah's savvy wouldn't go ask us to pack her orders, so we're gonna be doing that. She actually bought a lot of slimes like pink lemonade Italian ice and Dunkery dip. She also got a mochi DIY kit, which is super cute. You guys, we just restocked peachbabies.com with a ton of different slimes, so I wanted to show you some of the new ones we had in stock. First up, we have Cotton Candy Cow. And it might be my favorite cow in the entire series. It's pink with blue spots and it's cotton candy scented. Golden Hour is a clear-based slime with jelly cubes and bingsu beads, so it makes amazing ASMR and bubble pops. And since you guys loved it so much, gravel, why are you always sold out of slime? I know it seems that way because we sell out so quickly, but we're actually selling thousands of slimes a week. Right now, our restocks are selling out within the hour, which can you try to make a Minecraft slime? Yes, we can. So we're gonna be making a gravel block. Don't ask me why, it was just the vibe. I was a little worried about making the gray color, but the green, black, and white mixed really well. And I scented it with a Tutti Frutti scent because, to be honest, what does a gravel block smell like? The base is super crispy, so it sounds like the Minecraft gravel sound, and it comes with a cute little shovel. Let's pack some more orders together. First up, we have Claire's order, and she ordered a confetti shake boba and a Christmas cookie dough. Lexi the dinosaur said she placed her "Don't you need a business degree to own a business?" Have you ever sent anyone the wrong? Let's pack some more orders together. Rodrigo says it's his first slime order. I'm really excited to see what he thinks of them. And he got a cloud slime, a clear slime, and a Bingsu slime. Then Lauren said that her and her daughter love the slime they bought for Christmas so much they wanted to buy more. They also happened to get a few of my favorites. Liquid Fireworks and Lava Lamp are honestly the best. Since this was under 4 slimes, it's going to go in our small boxes. We have specific slime combinations that fit in each box, so I always have to remember that. Then we're going to add our extras packets. And for squishies, I picked out a cute panda and a starfish because I felt like it fit their vibes. I did remember to film putting the packing peanuts in this video, although it was really hard one-handed. Close them up and they're ready to ship out. Thanks so much for your orders, you guys. Let's pack some more orders. Have I ever ran out of slime ingredients? So this is definitely an issue we've had. With our business expanding so quickly, I'm never quite sure how many supplies I should be ordering each time I order. Like sometimes I think something is gonna last us a month and it ends up lasting us a week. And with supply chain issues, sometimes stuff just gets to us a lot slower than normal. We're making sure to figure it out though. Have I ever ran out? You guys, peachbabies.com just restocked with a ton of different slimes. Let me show you some of the new ones I made. First up, we have Cotton Candy Cubes, which is a cotton candy scented DIY clay slime. It comes with 6 clay cubes that you get to decorate your slime with, and then when you mix it all together, it turns into a really fluffy and soft butterfizz. Then we have Chocolate Chip Cow. This one's a chocolate and cookie dough scented cow slime that has cute little cookie sprinkles and a cow charm. Once it's all mixed up, it turns into a fluffy milk chocolate slime. Euphoria Velvet is inspired by the new season of Euphoria that's coming out. It's a raspberry and vanilla scented cloud dough that has gold leaf and glitter on top. Birthday Cake Rolls is the DIY clay slime that comes with 1 ounce of frosting and cute little cinnamon rolls you get to decorate the slime with yourself. Once it's all mixed together, the resulting texture is super inflating, puffy, and squishy. Princess Bubblegum is inspired by the character in Adventure Time, so of course I had to scent this one like bubblegum. Once it's all mixed, it's super drizzly and fluffy. Which slime is your favorite? Do you ship to every country? Yes, we do. We've actually always offered worldwide shipping. However, shipping internationally can sometimes get expensive, so you guys, we just restocked peachybabies.com with a ton of different slimes. Let me show you some of the new ones we have in stock. First, we have Liquid Firework. It's a black unscented bingsu slime that I created to look like a New Year's firework. And once you start stretching the slime, it has a ton of sizzling crunches. Galaxy Juice is a thick, clear slime with tons of iridescent and hollow glitter so it sparkles in the light. And it's topped with cute little alien spaceship sprinkles to complete the vibe. Mundo is one of the more relaxing slimes we're releasing. It's a soft and squishy cloud dough with a vanilla pound cake scent. Once you start playing with the slime, it really fluffs up and turns into a drizzly texture. Pink lemonade Italian ice is an icy texture, so it's soft, fluffy, and really drizzly. It's scented like a blend of cream soda and pink lemonade. To be honest, it's my favorite. Finally, Confetti Boba is a thick and glossy slime texture that has adorable boba add-ins. Which one is your favorite? You guys, we just restocked peachybabies.com with a ton of different slimes. Let me show you some of the new ones we have in stock. First, we have Liquid Firework. It's a black unscented bingsu slime that I created to look like a New Year's firework. And once you start stretching the slime, it has a ton of sizzling crunches. Galaxy Juice is a thick, clear slime with tons of iridescent and hollow glitter. Has anybody ever tried scamming you? Yes, they have. I actually have a pretty wild story about it. So a while ago, this person claimed they never got their order and the bank gave their money back. A few